investors, business magnates take over and want to, make a lot of French wine. Because of course, back in Southeast Asia, wine is extremely popular. With the people you work with and the other people out in Russia that your competition, so like these boutique oligarchs, etc., is the key working with people who are Russian because they might understand like the viticulture and how the temperatures may help produce certain qualities of grapes, or is it best to call, say, the so-called experts in who may not have experienced such climates as Russia but know how to work in?
Yeah, it's a good question. Usually in the first couple of years, because in those days I was doing maybe 12 vintages at a time, sort of thing. I would get young winemakers either from Australia or from New Zealand or from somewhere trained, and they would actually be there for the harvest and be my ears and eyes, and because you have to break a few eggs to get this to work, and also break down the old culture of the way they do things, and that if you're not there, they just slip back into it. And the best way to be able to achieve what you want to achieve is to have a owner who employs everybody there to back you 100%, and then they will do what you say. But if you don't have that backing, then it becomes much more difficult, and it's better to have somebody there for your eyes and ears during the harvest. But having said that, that changes after a few years because they see the difference in quality. They feel that, and then they become engaged in improving themselves, and so the winemakers now in Russia they're all Russian, or one's Moldovan, but that's a similar sort of concept.